Hi guys, welcome back to the vlog. And this video is a very special one because this video is something which is unique, which not a lot of people speak to you about. That if you're a first year MBA student who has just completed his internship, then what exactly are the things which you should now start to do when you're in your year number 2. Very important, because this is not a very usual advice which you'll find anywhere else, that okay, if I am entering my year 2, what are the specific things which I have to do. But believe you me, if you make note of these 3 or 4 5 things which I'll be speaking to you about, then your second year is going to be far more impactful for you for your entire journey after MBA. So stay tuned, and I'm on my way for a tour in the city. So hi guys, I'm just walking around in Dubai, and the first thing which I'd like to tell you, if you're a student, if you're an MBA student who's going from his first year to the year number 2 after completing your internship, then the very first thing which I would advise to you is a very simple thing, that you should be in a place wherein you have already identified that what sort of a job role or what industry or what domain you want to be in. That is very important. Usually it happens that when we are in the first year, we're in that stage where we're still exploring that what we need to study and what is the kind of outcome which we want from our MBA. However, now is the time, if you have still not been able to find out that okay, which area you want to be in, be it finance, be it sales, be it anything else, and which kind of a job role, be it a prod man, a brand a manager, or a sales rep, or some kind of that. So all of those things you should be able to identify right now. And one of the simplest ways to do that is that I've created a video on my YouTube channel. It is called Backhacking of the Placements, wherein in a very step-by-step approach I help you identify that okay, what sort of job roles you should aim for and what are the skills which are important for you for that job role. Now once you have identified that, and yes, one more way for you to do this entire thing is inside my course, which is called 5 Steps Ahead. Inside that we have a module which is called the Skill Clarity Blueprint, and in that I help you identify the exact same things, that okay, what should be your aim after MBA, and for that what are the skills. That is the first thing which you need to do, that you need to get the clarity about what job roles and what skills are important for you. Hi guys, so you know that I have been searching for shoes, sneakers without without a lace, and finally I found a shop which has only sneakers without laces, and this is the heaven which I am in. The brand is called Duzulu. It is from Hong Kong, and a lot of variety of sneakers over here, so I'll just shop a few things from here, I believe so. Of them, one of this is this one, the yellow one, the other is pure white, and there is another interesting one. And if I were to choose one more, then there is this one which is neither black nor white. Some of it is white, but most of it is black, so I'm not really sure of which one to go for. Still exploring that. This is the white shoe, very comfortable. I really like wearing this one. I can feel it's very light and everything. Good. It's a good choice, it seems. So finally I found the kind of shoes which I really am interested to purchase. The salesman, he told me that there is another shop of theirs which has a much larger stock over there, and hence we should explore there. So probably I'd likely be going to that shop and finalizing the one. And while I was just walking through this mall, I found another interesting shop called Shops and Bags. And as you know, I've recently purchased a laptop, so I would want to also purchase a bag for it. So this is where I am. Welcome back to the vlog. And so last night couldn't complete everything which I had intended to purchase. I bought that one shoe, and we'll go out again to get the other one. So what I was speaking to you about is that if you are a second year student now, what are the things which you need to do, okay? And I will now be sharing with you the second point, which is a very important one, which is what a lot of second year students need to completely realize this thing, that when you're in your second year, you have a lot of free hours in your hands. So when you were in your first year, your hours were jam-packed, you had classes and everything. But in your second year, what you'll realize is that your classes aren't so frequent, and hence you have a lot of hours to spare in your day. Now, the true impact which you can create is when you understand what to do with those hours. And one very simple thing which you need to understand is that you need to build hobbies, build activities which build your journey after MBA, which build your outcomes from MBA program, as well as they build your life. Hence, what are some of those activities which can truly impact both of these spheres of yours, which you can do in your free time? Now, one very simple thing which I used to do, which I started when I was in my first year, which you would know, is that I started off my blog, Super Heuristics. Now, because I was somebody who was interested in the field of marketing, I realized that, okay, I should probably start a blog on which I can speak about those topics, marketing topics. And from there, each week I used to come back, and whatever I used to study in the classroom in that week, I used to create articles on that, and I used to upload them onto the blog. Now, how it helped me and how it will help you is that, one, when you're creating your articles, you will need to do a lot of study, and hence by creating those articles, you are actually improving your understanding of those things. So, which means that whatever things you are studying in your MBA, your understanding of all of that will improve. That's the first point. The second point in this is that as you're creating articles, and if you are doing good SEO, which is search engine optimization, which is very simple, which I speak about inside my course as well, then your articles will also start to rank on the page 1 of the search engines. So if you were to see my articles, almost half of my articles, I have about 200-300 articles on my blog, half of them rank on the first page of the search. Now, how it helps is that it helps you brand yourself. You get branded in your area. And the third thing is that it creates your portfolio of work. So when you have created a blog, so for example, someday if you're doing a case analysis in your MBA, then that entire case analysis can go onto your blog as an article. That would help your audience know that, okay, what all things you know. So if you're understanding this, that is a very high impact activity which you can do, which will build yourself. So hence, start a blog, a very simple thing to do. I have an entire set of programs on how to start a blog and how to really build it for MBAs, not just to start a blog. It's not about blogging. You're not being a blogger just for the sake of being a blogger. You're being a blogger because you know that that has a very high impact. So that is what my advice is. And if right now I'm speaking to you from this beautiful place called Dubai, then one of the reasons why I could live this life of freedom is because I chose to build something for my own. I chose to build my own outcomes from my own MBA. I started my blog, which would help me leave my job, and hence that is the kind of high impact activity starting off something of your own is. So do make sure that you do that. That is my point 2 for you if you're in your second year of MBA. So guys, I was just heading out to have some food, to grab some breakfast for the day. One very important thing which I also wanted to talk about is that a lot of students are asking me that they have a few options, that they have a few B school options where they would want to choose from, and they've been asking me that which one of those should they go to. Now a few of them, they have this doubt that okay, should we drop an year or not? Okay, now one very simple advice to you, and if you think that you are somebody who should drop an year, is that MBA is a very long term thing. Okay, and if you feel that you've got to drop an year and reattempt the exam because probably you can go to a much higher and a much more improved B school, then probably you should take a year drop. The reason why I'm saying is that MBA is a very long term thing, and even if you drop an year right now, it is okay. If it can ensure that you end up at a great school, you should. So if you feel it from within that yes, you can take that drop and you can end up at a much higher school, then do that. I have seen people who've dropped IIM Kozhikode to finally be at IIM A, and for somebody IIM K is going to be a great school to be at. So it is absolutely to each his own. If you feel that you can, and if you feel that you will be able to, then you should. If you feel that no, for me this B school is perfect, it's absolutely all right. When in my final attempt, I was like that okay, I would go to IIM Udaipur. I was very happy with it. I was like okay, because I know that I am a GEM, I am a general engineering male, which means that even if I score a very high percentile, I might not be able to go to a much higher school. So for me it was okay, and for you, if that's all right, then please go for it. If you think that you can improve, then do take a year drop, because MBA is a very long term thing. The third thing which I would advise you to focus on after you have identified that what skills are important for you, and that you need to take up online courses for you to really learn that skills very well while you're learning that skill. And here is the third point over here, that while you are acquiring those skills from online courses, you need to start off doing freelancing. Now, to an MBA student, especially to an MBA student who's from a good B school, freelancing comes across as, hey, why should I do freelancing? But let me tell you this one thing, that freelancing is that one very effective thing which will not only help you solidify your skills, it will give you some real world exposure, as well as it will help you earn a lot of cash. Now, especially if your clients are from outside India, you know that you can earn very well from there. And you need to start to believe in yourself. A lot of you would think that, hey, but we're still students, we're still acquiring the skills, so why would anybody would want to pay us for something? Let me tell you one very simple thing, that you've got to change your thought process. As soon as you enter your MBA school, you should stop seeing yourself as a student. You should start seeing yourself as a practitioner, and that will go a long way. Because very frankly, even when you have completed your MBA, you would never feel completely confident about your skills. I can guarantee you that. even after completing your MBA, even after 1 year of being at a job, you will never feel very confident about yourself. So that is a never ending cycle. From right now, you are a practitioner and you need to start scouting for freelancing assignments. Now I have created a lot of videos on my YouTube channel where I've explained how can you get the freelancing assignments. One good place to start off with is Fiverr and Upwork. Now I am on Fiverr and I take up a lot of client projects from Fiverr, and from there, thanks to the word of mouth, I get the projects even outside of Fiverr from there. So Fiverr is something I'll link to a video wherein you can know that okay, how can you start freelancing. And again, I speak about the same thing within my community which is called 5 Steps Ahead. So that is something which you should start off with. And that is the third thing, freelancing will give you a lot of good impact. Guys, so I was back from the breakfast at Starbucks. Right now I'm heading out to the gym so that I can get some workout done. I've been able to do some work after Starbucks and while I was there. So I'll head out to the gym, and after that I'll tell you the fourth very important point, which is very important for you to know that what are the things which you need to do now. And I am heading to the gym in the new shoes which I had purchased last night. So got done with the gym, had a shower after that. Now heading to my friend's office to have lunch with him, and we'll be heading out to the mall after that. So great time. I'm just completely enjoying my vacation out here. Hi guys, so I am out in a mall right now and I had left home to get here. Let me just check the mic. Yeah, all good. By the way, I've just completed a client call over here. I am in a cafe somewhere in Dubai. And now what I would be sharing with you is the fourth point, and that point of what you should do when you are in the second year of your MBA is going to truly change the outcomes which you get from your MBA. Now for me to say this fourth point, I'll need to first go back to the first, second, third, fourth point. Yeah, so in the first point I had said to you that it is important for you to find out that what sort of a job role is that you are interested in, and for that you need to find out the skills which you really need to imbibe. The second thing which I had said is that you need to instantly start to learn all of those skills from online programs. They are very amazing programs which you can find out there. Probably I'll create a separate video on that, and you need to start your learning. As you are starting your learning on that, please also start a blog of your own, so that what all things you are able to imbibe from that, you need to create articles on that, so that eventually your blog will help you build a brand worldwide. From there, I also advised you that you need to start to do certain freelancing, so that through your freelancing you are able to get some actual world experience, and also you are able to earn from that. Now this next thing what I am advising you is probably the ultimate step of it, and this is going to truly change the outcomes that you have. By doing all of these things, you would reach a stage where you would truly be an expert, where you would have earned from your skills, and if somebody is interested to pay you for your skills, then you truly are an expert. Now you need to spread all of this gyan which you have acquired for yourself, and for this probably you need to create your own products and services. So say for example, if you are somebody who's very strong in say finance or in valuations, then how about you go ahead and create your own course on valuations? How about you explain valuations to others? It could be to students or it could be to organizations. What I'm saying is that this entire 4-step, 5-step thing is about how you can truly use your skills, how can you truly use your knowledge to be able to earn from it. And then once you create these sort of courses or these sort of product, then you would realize that not only have you built a brand which can help you get a good job from your MBA, but you probably are already sitting on a startup of your own and you will be able to earn from it. And then suddenly you would realize that you have opened up a lot of options for yourself, that one, after your MBA probably you can switch to your startup full time, or two, your brand will help you get a lot of offers, off-campus job offers and all of those things, and hence even that is one option which will be open for you. So these are a lot of things which you can do for yourself, and that is, and you know, all of these things are what I would want to share with you. So the stationery section is always one of my most favorite places to come whenever I'm in any mall, in any store. So just really enjoy buying stationery, or I'll escorting a few things over here. So guys, that's an end to this vlog. I'll be walking around this place and will be speaking to you about a lot of other things about your MBA program in the next few vlogs while I'm here. So I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you truly understood what you've got to do when you're in the second year of your MBA, so that you've got a head start from everyone else. Thank you and goodbye.